All right, bright and early. Good morning, everybody. Luis Morales here, health fitness specialist with Exos at Autodesk. This is movement prep and cardio crush on a Monday morning. Short week for all of us. Let's start it off on the right note. Get a little more light in here first off. All right, guys, what we're going to be doing, just some movement prep, kind of general movement, warming up, kind of also feeding into the warm up for cardio crush. It's going to take about 10 minutes. And then we'll get into cardio crush itself for about 15 minutes, cool down, and get you guys out of here. All right, guys. So what we're going to start off with for movement prep specifically, let me go ahead and actually start the timer here. But make sure you just got some space around you. We're going to start in standing. And what we're going to do is just start off with some slow marching. So what we want to do is opposite arm, opposite leg coming up in front. And we just want to kind of start to wake up those tummy muscles, wake up those legs, wake up those arms. Just breathe, get some deep breaths in. Good. One of the biggest muscle groups that we want to be able to activate, especially in the morning, are those glute muscles. So every time you guys plant on one leg, make sure the leg that you're planting on with that foot connected to the ground, you're squeezing those glutes super hard. We just want to sharpen that connection between the brain and those muscles kind of as we warm up here this morning. Good job, you guys. Way to stay breathing. We're just moving a little bit. Knees trying to come up to hip level if you can, but we're just squeezing that glute irregardless every time. All right, one more here on each side. Big squeeze of the glutes core. Good. All right, relax, shake it out a little bit. Good job, you guys. Okay, next, gonna warm up one of my favorite patterns, hinging pattern. This is gonna become a little more relevant too as we get into cardio crush later on here. So planting those feet about shoulder width apart, making sure those arches are up and off the ground. What we're gonna do is pretend we have a stick on our backs. We're gonna keep our spine super straight, tummy muscles are on, and we're gonna push those hips back, almost like we were just trying to shut the car door with a handful of groceries. Get to as far as you comfortably can go. You'll usually have your hamstrings tell you, all right, that's about as far as we can go. Hang out here for a second, take a breath, keep the core tight. And then when you're ready, let's go ahead and squeeze those glutes, bring those hips right back under us. Again, we don't want to go too far with the hips and push them forward. We just want to have them sit right under our shoulders. So let's do that a few more times, nice and slow, pushing the hips back, letting the knees bend a little bit, but it's all the movement is coming from the hips pretty much here. Take a moment, hang out. Find that good spot with the back really flat. Maybe take a nice strong exhale and then squeeze those glutes. Come on back up. Good work here, you guys. Good work. Okay, gonna do one more. Core tight. We're pushing the hips back. Push, 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 push. Find where those hamstrings are at. Take a breath. Assess if the back is nice and flat. I'm going to squeeze those glutes. Bring them right back under us. Good work, you guys. Okay. Next up, let's go ahead and move down onto the ground here. We're going to be lying on our backs just a little bit to start. All right. So once you find a good spot in your space here, what we're going to do is warm up some of those tummy muscles, warm up the hips even just a little bit more. By how we're going to do this is some little heel taps. So first of all, let's bring those legs up off the ground. Find those core muscles. We want to make sure that we can glue our low backs to the ground here. Make sure our back doesn't move at all. All right, so keeping the tummy really tight, what we're going to do is tap one heel on the ground, bring it back up, slowly tap the other one on the ground, bring it back up. So again, all the movement is coming from the hips here. Knees are going to stay just as bent as they are, around 90 degrees. We're going to breathe. Try and exhale every time you bring that leg back up. The difference here, sometimes we use movement like this for our actual exercise, but we want to make sure that we can do it nice and slow, nice and precise. And that's why it also makes a really good warm-up exercise. We're really fine-tuning our connection, these areas of the body here. So nice and slow, slower than you usually would go. All right, time for one more each side. Here we go. One more slow tap. Other side, slow tap. Bring those legs up. And now we can exhale and relax those legs. Put those feet on the ground. Good work, you guys. Okay. All right. Next up, we're going to stay here on the ground. What we're going to do is warm up the upper body just a little bit more. And this is also going to become relevant for our cardio crush move, one of our cardio crush movements. So lying, you can either lie with your legs flat or knees bent like I am. And what we're going to do is alternate moving our right and left arm. So keeping the arms super straight, I'm going to bring my right arm up, thumb is going up towards the ceiling. I'm going to reach all the way up without shrugging, trying to touch my thumb to the ground above my head. And once I get there, I'm just going to slowly reverse directions. Just right arm is moving. And as soon as I bring my right arm back down, left arm is turned to go. So again, and don't worry if your thumb doesn't touch the ground coming all the way up, that's all right. It's just a target. We're going to slowly just alternate. Move these arms. We kind of want to maybe feel a stretch under the shoulder. It's key here that we're not shrugging. Want to keep the shoulders themselves away from our ears. Just try and move with precision here. Warming these arms up, making sure they can go where we want them to go. Good job, you guys. Good job. Good work. All right, last one, or let's wait. All right, now last one each side. So one more on the right side. And then one more on the left side. Good job, good job. Okay, last thing we'll do here, guys, we'll wrap up our warm-up and our movement prep. We're gonna flip onto our front side here. Gonna get into a nice high plank. So what we wanna do is plant those hands under our shoulders here, and then get those feet. All right, guys, so push-up starting position here. What we're gonna do is just a couple rotations. So shift your weight all the way onto that left arm. What we're gonna do is open up towards the ceiling, reach up towards the ceiling with that right arm, pushing away from the ground with the left, and then slowly twist back towards the ground. We're gonna do the same thing, other side, so shift all your weight into the right arm. We'll open up and look past that left towards the ceiling. Good work, you guys. All right. Slowly, we're just alternating here. Breathing all the way, core's got to be on. Good work, you guys, good work. All right, one more each side. Good. Last one here. Nicely done, you guys, nicely done. Okay, I'll get up on our feet. Make sure you got some water close by. What we're gonna do now is get into cardio crush. So only two movements we're gonna be doing during cardio crush today. One is the loading progression. So if you were with me here last week, we pretty much did the first part. What we're gonna do here is the second part. And so loading progression, what we're gonna do is get up onto our toes. So arms are gonna be up. We're gonna get up onto our toes. And then the movement starts with the violent swinging of those arms down. What we're gonna do, act like we're about to jump. We're just gonna kind of stick down here. So imagine you're loading up to jump as high as you can. You're just gonna decelerate, and then we're just gonna go back to that starting position. You can also think of it as if you're skiing, you're gonna push the poles down through the snow really hard, propel yourself forward. You're just gonna catch yourself kind of in that athletic position down here with the legs. So this is going to be our repeated movement first, and then the other one, super simple, is our regular speed marching. So opposite arm, opposite leg, just going to keep that heart rate nice and steady. So work to rest ratio here today, guys, is going to actually be 4-to-1. So we're going to be working for 2 minutes at a time, resting for 30 seconds. We're going to do these 2 movements 3 rounds through. It's going to equal about 15 minutes. So with that being said, let me get the timer going, or timer set up, I should say. All right, 15 minutes, guys. So 2 minutes on, 30 seconds off. And one more thing I want to say before we get going, nasal breaths. That's always been kind of one of the main themes of this class. As we're going through, try and take as many breaths in solely through the nose. It might feel weird at first, but it will be really effective in our conditioning in the long run. And so that's one of the themes here, guys. All right, let's get ready to go. Starting with the loading progression for 2 minutes. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. All right, guys. So getting up on those tippy toes, arms up, and we're swinging those arms down super hard, kind of catching ourselves, decelerating. And again, just trying to breathe through the nose here. Good job, you guys. Good job. Remember, the feet don't have to leave the ground here. We're just going up on our tippy toes. Then those heels are coming down. Good job, you guys. Working for 2 minutes here. Just trying to nose breathe all the way. It's going to be hard for me to do as I'm talking, but you guys at home, you're getting those nose breaths in. All right, guys, we're 1 minute in. Again, we kind of want to move at a steady pace, whatever that is. Good work, everybody. Good work. Swinging those arms down, catching yourself as you load up for a big jump. Good work, you guys. Good work. Just like those hinges earlier, we want to still have the core nice and tight so our back is nice and flat. Be kind of looking like we're bringing ourselves down in that hinge position with just a little more knee bend. All right, almost done here, you guys. Almost done. Good. We're still working. 10 more seconds. Good job, you guys. We're catching ourselves. 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, let's rest. We got 30 seconds here. Try and take breaths in only through the nose. Grab some water if you need it. Good job, you guys. Good job. About 10 more seconds of rest. Next up is our marching. So we're doing marching for 2 straight minutes. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, let's march. Good work, you guys. Good work. Try and keep that constant pace now. Just nose breaths, constant pace. Good work, you guys. Good work. Two minutes. Let's keep it going. Trying to bring those knees up to hip level. Good work, you guys. Good work. Make sure we're swinging those arms too. Don't get lazy with those arms. Elbows nice and high, hands nice and high. Good work, you guys. A little over 1 minute into this section of work. Good job, guys. Good job. Just keep moving at that pace. I know we're starting to burn a little bit maybe. Just keep moving at that pace. Good work, guys, good work. We're almost done here. About 10 more seconds and we're resting those nose breaths. All right, 3, 2, 1, rest, nose breaths only, guys. Here we go. Got 30 seconds of rest and we're right back into that loading progression for round 2 here, guys. Just keep those breaths coming in through the nose. We got 10 more seconds. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Up on those tippy toes, arms up. And we're sinking down as quick as we can. Landing on those legs. Letting those legs absorb all the force we have, kind of coming violently down towards the ground. Good job, you guys. Good work here. Second round's probably where it's going to start to burn a little bit. Get a little more out of breath. Keep those nose breaths going as much as you can. Good job, you guys. Good job. We're working. About 1 minute left here. 1 minute left to work. Good job, you guys. All the way up on those tippy toes. Coming down with those hands. Good work, you guys. Good work. Keep that pace constant. Got 30 more seconds. Good work. 20 more seconds. Good work, guys. Come on. Let's keep it going all the way through the last second. 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, stand it up. Nose breaths only. Here we go. 30 seconds of rest. Next up is our marching, guys. End of round 2 here. We got one more after this. All right, guys, getting ready to go here. All right, 3, 2, 1, and we're marching. Good work, you guys, good work. Trying to keep that constant pace here. Knees coming up to hip level. Arms swinging up in the front. Good job. Good job, everybody. After this, it's the end of round 2. We're on to round 3. Then we'll cool down, get out of here. Still nose breaths only, guys. Don't let that mouth open unless you really need it. Good work, you guys. We got about 1 minute left. 1 minute left of marching. Keep those knees coming nice and high. Good job, you guys. Keep breathing in through the nose, out through the nose if you can. And sprinkle in some mouth breaths every once in a while here. We got 30 more seconds of this marching work. Come on, stay with me. Big rest is coming up. Come on. Keep it coming in through the nose. 15 seconds. Keep those knees coming high. I know the hips are starting to burn. Good work, you guys. Good work. Everyone's killing it. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Shake it out if you need to. Grab water. Nose breaths. Good work, everybody. All right, so coming up, last round. We're starting with the load progression one more time. 2 minutes with that. 30-second rest. Marching for 2 minutes. Then we're done. All right, you guys. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Last time you got to do this one. Up on the tippy toes. Swinging those arms down violently. Good work, you guys. We've done this movement a few times. We're starting to get really solid with it. Swinging those arms down, catching ourselves. Maybe you're pretending you're cross-country skiing or something like that. Anything to get us through. Keep breathing through the nose here, guys. Up on those tippy toes, and we're coming down. Really fast with the arms, guys. Throw them behind you. Throw those hands behind you. Good work, guys. We got 1 more minute left. Good, guys. Keep that pace. Tippy toes and then heels are down. Good work, guys. Make sure with those shoulders we're not shrugging. Don't want those shoulders to come up near the ears at all as we lift our arms overhead. Keep those shoulder blades down and back, flat against the rib cage. Good work, everybody. Almost done. Good job, you guys. Good job. And relax. All right, you guys. 30-second rest session here. After that, it's marching, and then we are done. Keep breathing through the nose as much as you can. Stay comfortable here. Grab some water if you need it. Almost ready to go. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and we're marching, guys. Let's march it out, guys, all the way to the end. Final 2 minutes, and we get to cool it down. Good work, you guys. Good work. Imagine you're trying to touch your knee to something that's already up at hip level. Bring those knees nice and high every time. Want to start to feel those hips, feel those glutes after a while with this one. Think about what I said earlier. Trying to squeeze the glute, whatever foot that's on the ground for that split second, squeeze that glute. So it can be nice and supported, nice and tall with that plant leg straight. Good work, everybody. Good work. Way to move with purpose. Still trying to breathe in through the nose here. We got about 1 more minute. Good work, you guys. Good work. Arms are still swinging high. Don't get lazy with those arms. Here we are, you guys. Final 30 seconds. Let's keep moving, keep the pace. Finish all the way through. Put an exclamation point on this workout. Here we go. Knees high, arms high, guys. Good work. I know it's starting to burn. Keep that pace. Final 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good work, you guys. Good work. Okay, I know we're feeling like maybe a little bit out of breath. Keep breathing through the nose if you can. All right, guys, stand up nice and tall. Grab some water if you need to. Just take a couple big nose breaths in. Good. Let yourself relax. Good job, you guys. Good job. Okay, a couple minutes. Let's go ahead and get cooled down here. So what we're going to do, guys, is stand standing. Once we get our breath a little more under control, what I'm going to have you guys do is reach behind your back, interlace those fingers behind the hips here. And what we're going to do is let those hands get really, really heavy. Let those arms straighten out. Pull those shoulder blades back and together. From here, we want to try and see if we can tip our gaze up just a little bit as we start to breathe. This can be in through the nose or in through the mouth, whatever your preference is. All we're trying to do is make the exhale a little bit longer than the inhale. So we're opening up our chest here. Pulling those shoulder blades back. Keep those glutes squeezed, guys. Keep those hips under you. And we're breathing. Good job, you guys. Couple more breaths. Good. On that second exhale, slowly let those hands come apart. Shake those arms out a little bit. All right, what we can do now is address the upper body just a little bit more. What we're going to do is relax those arms by our sides with the tummy tight. We're just going to practice pulling those shoulder blades together and then relaxing them after a second or two. So keep the breathing going here, guys. Maybe inhale as we pinch and then exhale as we relax those shoulders back to their neutral position or natural position. All right, let's do a few more of those. Big inhale, pinch. Exhale, relax. Good job, guys. There we go. Relax. All right, last one here, guys. Big pinch. And then exhale, relax those shoulders. Give yourselves a little shake. Good work, you guys. 7:59, that's pretty much all the time I have left for this class today. Thank you guys so much for joining me. It's a good one this morning. Good start to a short week. Shout out, this is the first day of National Women's Month, I believe. So shout out to all the women. We do have more classes later today. Stretch break with me at 3 p.m. Hope to see all of you there. Have a great rest of your day and good Monday. I'll see you guys next time.
Thank you, Luis.
Good job, Dan. Good morning. I'll see you later.
Yeah.